Sixers fans, welcome back to the show. I'm your host, Lawrence Arnell, and this is Sixers City, where we talk Sixers basketball. And last night we had our debut preseason game against our arch rivals, right? The Sixers franchise arch rivals. Yes, I'm putting that energy out there, that from this day forward, from henceforth, our arch rivals are not the New York Knicks or the Boston Celtics, it's the New Zealand Breakers, period. Like, I'm putting that out there. Matt Walsh, owner of the New Zealand Breakers, Philadelphia born and raised. Listen, bro, your team is now our arch rivals, and we are undefeated. All right, the Sixers are undefeated this season and undefeated against our arch rivals, the New Zealand Breakers. I don't even remember the final score. I don't even remember what the final score was. I have not committed it to memory. I'm trying to look it up right now as we speak. Sixers Breakers final score was yesterday. Why is this not? I'm not even. 139 to 84. 139 to 84. That was fun. So I didn't even have a final score ready, so I don't have my notes. I made notes. I don't have them with me, but I do have a few things about the game that I remembered, things that I thought were interesting. First and foremost, Tyrese Maxey, 15 points in the first quarter, basically on cruise control. Granted, it was against the New Zealand Breakers, but they are our arch rivals, so big pressure game, right? Tyrese Maxey will be an absolute star in this league this year. Not just an all-star repeat or something like that, but I mean, Tyrese Maxey looks like he is prepared to actually take on the mantle of like franchise type player. This is as confident as ever that I feel like we could be, that we could sit Joel, especially with Paul George sitting out last night. Paul George didn't even play. But I feel like Tyrese Maxey I feel like this is a year for him to show star, like superstar talent-wise. His jump shot looks absolutely crisp. He looks confident. We know Nick Nurse has already given him the green light to shoot the logo three. We know he wants that. Tyrese looked great in his limited minutes, and he took advantage of those limited minutes in the way that a star player does, right? It did not look like he was trying to score 15 points. He just kind of went out there and did what he did. Tyrese Maxey looking incredible. Andre Drummond, clearly like the best rebounder in the league right now. Hit a corner three on us last night, and word is Nick Nurse has given him the green light to shoot the three. Nick Nurse wants Andre Drummond to shoot the three, and this is clearly not something that's like an afterthought. This is clearly something that's been going on, because we have here footage of Andre Drummond working the side threes. Andre Drummond has been working on his three-point shot, clearly, and it has been effective. It clearly is something that he is confident in. It's something that Nick Nurse is confident in him with, and I think we're going to be seeing more of that from Andre Drummond. There are reports that he has stated how impressed he is with Guerschon Yabusele. Guerschon Yabusele went out there last night and did an incredible job. He was 100% from the field. He did not miss any shots against our arch rivals, the New Zealand Breakers, right? So his first game as a Sixer, his first game against our arch rivals, he goes out, he drops 100% from the field. He is out there grabbing rebounds. He's a spark of energy, and everybody seems to be very confident in his performance. Andre Drummond spoke highly of his rebounding ability and the fact that the two of them have, like, all throughout training camp, they were fighting for rebounds and whatnot. They tended to be on the same team, so they kind of like didn't have a chance to literally fight against each other for rebounds, but they're both very active on the boards, and it seems like between the two of them, working to space the floor and being able to rebound the ball, we could see some different matchups this year. We could see some Andre Drummond and Embiid moments if, like last night, Nick Nurse is comfortable playing Gershon Yabusele as a 5. Right, he spent some time at the 5 last night, which is good. Dembona finally got in the game in the second half. Two-handed jam came from a Jared McCain miss. That Jared McCain miss was one of the few shots he did not make. He had like 4 threes last night. He was getting cooked by that guy. I think his name was Cartwright. Jared McCain was getting cooked by this dude Cartwright. It was crazy. Especially in the second quarter, he was absolutely getting cooked. He made up for it by draining a bunch of threes. He actually hit a pair of back-to-back threes at one point. He looks like a very confident shooter. He does not seem to let the small mistakes shake his confidence. I'm not surprised at that because he played for Duke, right? And he was a pretty decent defender in college. But man, Cartwright was having his way with Jared McCain last night. I look forward to seeing him improve defensively and remaining confident in that shot because it panned out for him last night. Reggie Jackson on the court looks like a champion, right? Confident, capable, competent floor leader and instant offense, microwave scoring. Eric Gordon, competent, capable, veteran presence on the court. I've said this multiple times about Jeff Doughton Jr., confident, capable, veteran-like presence on the court. He never looks like he's out of place. He never looks like a guy you have to worry about, and I saw the same thing from him last night. My guy last night, and the guy I have the most anticipation for the season going forward, is Ricky Council IV. Ricky Council IV will break out this season. Ricky Council IV will have a very, very prosperous season this year. I anticipate that he gets a lot of clock because we're going to need to be able to make sure that Tyrese gets rest, and I think Ricky works as a 2 or a 3. As a 3, he should be backing up Paul George heavily because Paul's going to be load managing. I think we're going to see plenty of Ricky Council IV. I think we're going to see more of him than we do of KJ, quite frankly, because I think Ricky is just more of a motor. He's probably more athletic than KJ. Kate and Ala were talking about him last night. I think it was Kate who was saying we should see C4 in the dunk contest. I'll second that. It'd be nice to see him in the dunk contest. I think the guy has what it takes to entertain in that space. But Ricky Council IV, take it from me, with his energy, with his aggression, he is the heart of this team. Ricky Council is the aggressive heart of this team. There is no other player on this team that gets on the floor and absolutely tries to murder everyone else in front of him the way Ricky Council IV does. He had a drive where he ended up walking off the floor afterwards, and it was exactly what I anticipate seeing from him for the rest of the season. This is C4's year. You can quote me on that. I was also right about not seeing our stars. We didn't see Joel or PG at all. But ultimately, Sixers basketball is back. It was fun. And the guys actually look good, right? They look good. They look happy. It looks like we have a team we can trust. And that feels good. So I appreciate you guys for checking in. If you like what you saw, go down below. There's buttons down there. You do the thing with the buttons, right? And do yourself a favor. Get close to God. And whatever you do, do good first. Peace.